You ever overhear someone say something that makes you stop mid-bite? So at dinner the other night, a new acquaintance was talking about trying to get pregnant. Not because she wanted a baby, but because she wanted maternity leave. Although my ears perked up, I couldn't judge her because I get it. That's what a toxic workforce has done to all of us. We start off our early childhood with nap times, then recess, then spring break, then glorious summer breaks where we can invent ourselves. But we now often find ourselves cogs in a soul-sucking machine of 40-hour plus work weeks that never really end. The burnout is real, my friends. So if you've ever secretly wished for a fake baby or a minor injury or some kind of excuse not to show up tomorrow, this video is for you. I retired early in April 2025 at age 41, about a year earlier than I had planned, because I just couldn't take it anymore. But before I walked away, I made sure to use up every bit of paid leave my company offered. Sick time, family leave, bereavement, all of it. Because even if you don't plan to quit, or maybe you're not sure yet, you should always use the leave you've earned. For me, the way I saw it, if I've given this place everything, I'm at least taking back my time. So my breaking point started sometime in 2024. One of my coworkers started complaining about my work, unjustly, I might add, and I couldn't get the help that I needed. I couldn't get anyone to help me right this wrong. And before I knew it, I was on a coaching plan. My anxiety shot through the roof. I tried everything: HR, therapy, self-care, talking to my boss's boss, but I was running on fumes and I just couldn't function anymore, not in this broken system. I wasn't lazy, I was just done. But I wasn't gonna go out without a plan. I'd watched so many people at my company and specifically in my group go out on maternity leave. Months of protected time with the slow ramp down before and a gentle ramp up after. And I wanted something like that. I wanted that same space to reset, rest, think. So I started researching. Now, my company, I was lucky enough, if you want to call it that. They had all kinds of leave. They had FMLA, which is federal. It gives you job protected time off for family or medical reasons, but it's technically unpaid. The thing is, if your employer also offers paid leave, which mine did, like sick, family, or medical time, you can stack it. And that's where everything changed for me. The life hacker in me came alive. So the problem was my therapist wasn't that familiar with FMLA paperwork. So I did what most of us do when we're desperate. I Googled it. I searched for online FMLA doctors. I had a list of 3 that provided services that specialized in this. So what happened is you pay a fee, you upload your notes, you fill out like a short assessment, you meet with the doctor, it's all virtual, and they handled the forms. I only had to try one of them, but I was prepared to try all 3 because I was just desperate. I was like, I'll do anything. Luckily for me, the first one worked. They sent their paperwork to my company's leave administrator, one of those third-party providers like MetLife or the Hartford. I don't remember now which one it was. And within about a week, my leave was approved. My boss was stunned. He never heard of anyone going on FMLA or any type of leave who wasn't pregnant. He just was like, what can I, But that wasn't my job to explain. By this point, I was mentally checked out. They talk about quiet quitting, but yeah, I was beyond that. So I just used the resources and the tools I had within my possession. I directed him to HR and reminded him of my right to privacy. Like I said, I was mentally gone. Like there was nothing else they could do to me now. So I felt a little bit fearless. So now technically the FMLA leave only entitled me to 3 months, but I stretched it into almost 6. What I did was split my leave into chunks around the holidays. Like I took half before Christmas, then the other half after New Year, so they couldn't assign me new work. And then between those stretches of time, I used intermittent sick days and any other leave I could find that I could qualify for. And I made sure to time my final leave return right after bonuses were paid out. So every move I made was planned out, it was intentional, it was strategic, and fortunately for me, it worked. So in the end, I got about 6 months of paid time off out of 3 months of FMLA and the space to plan my exit on my own terms. For me, it was early retirement, but I did think about getting another job with the company or externally. So I used to leave PTO. I was that person. I would leave PTO on the table, trying to be a team player, thinking I would get rewarded. That never happened, and I would never do that again. So when I really needed it, I just learned to use a system to save myself. So this isn't advice. I just wanted to share my story. So if you're sitting in the same place, you're burned out, you feel stuck, maybe they've put you on a PIP, maybe this will help remind you of options you may have. So in my case, it did feel like a us or them situation, and I was fortunate. Fortunately, I was fortunate enough to be able to choose myself. Between them or me, I chose me.